fought well. Thanks. Nice hat.
You should be more respectful of Lord Raiden.
Nice hat.
I'm in no mood to be hit on by some movie star.
Come on. Nice hat.
Decapitation. It looks awesome, doesn't it? That aside, it's finally upon us, and my god, it's glorious. Mortal Kombat, 2011, 9, something, is the highly anticipated reboot to the Mortal Kombat franchise, attempting to take it back to its roots, and be awesome as fuck. And I'm going to level with you guys. It's awesome as fuck. Yeah, that sounds nice. While I was wary going into it, Mortal Kombat is a fantastic game that fans will undoubtedly love. And with that in mind, let's get into my review.
Round 2. Fight!
Now, fighting games don't generally have a story, and MK isn't going to break the mold on that tradition. You see, wait, what? There is a story? Really? It's good? What the fuck? So yeah, story, yay! And no, this isn't your simple finish arcade mode, no, here's an ending kind of thing. Granted, there is that, no. This is a full 6 to 7 hour story. Holy crap! The story begins with Raiden as he's about to be killed by Shao Kahn during the events that happen after Armageddon. Oh, and all the Mortal Kombat characters are fucking dead. That's kinda icky. As a last effort to save humanity and the Mortal Kombat characters and, well, everything, Raiden sends a message to his past self during the timeline of the first Mortal Kombat, unless the internet is bullshitting me, which that's happened before, so He does this in an attempt to change the future and prevent the destruction of all realities, and, you know, that's a good idea. Now, the story is really, really good, actually. You'd think it would just be decent or okay or crappy, but no, this is actually a very good, interesting plot. The story manages to incorporate every single character in some way. The plot gives backstory on how certain characters came to be, and since the game is a, quote, altered retelling of the first 3 MK games, you see events that never actually took place, which is awesome. Though it did make me want to redub story mode, Raiden fucks with the time stream mode. I think it's kind of catchy. I really don't have anything bad to say about the story. I mean, these guys could have easily just said, screw it, no one cares about the story, blah blah blah, words and stuff, but they did a great job putting together a very interesting plot that is far superior than pretty much every other fighter on the market, period. BlazBlue fanboys, don't get pissed off, that game has a great story too, I'm just saying. Now, there's more about the story I could gawk about, but I don't really want to spoil it, because I don't like getting bitched at. In any case, the story is great.
Shao Kahn, I challenge Scorpion, the murderer of my brother. You will bring him before me.
No one makes demands of the Emperor.
Mortal Kombat is, of course, a fighting game. A fighting game with lots of stuff to do. I suppose I'll get into how the game is played, and then we'll talk about the game modes, okay? If you said no, too bad, my video. In this edition of Mortal Kombat, gone are any forms of 3D movement, thank God. It's 2D, baby! Ew. Oh, okay, I'll never say baby again. I'm really sorry about that. Now you have 2 punch buttons and 2 kick buttons. Combining certain buttons will allow you to perform combos, none of which are particularly hard to pull off, though timing is still important. Each character also has special moves which can be performed at your whim, as well as a throw. Woot. But of course, the most important part to any Mortal Kombat game is the fatalities, and they are bloody. Yeah. And I really enjoyed the fatalities, though a couple of them seemed a tad similar to one another. Lots of fixation on the head, which is okay, I'm just saying though. But with these basics aside, I want to talk about the big additions to the combat. Behold, the special meter, or the super meter. I don't really give a fuck, which allows 3 things when it's full enough. 1, you can perform an EX version of a special attack. 2, you can break your opponent's combo, which is great if that fucker is getting fancy. And 3, which is my favorite part of the gameplay, is the X-ray attack. X-ray attacks look brutally awesome and can be real game changers without feeling broken. Unlike some other game changers with X in the name, cough, X Factor level 3 from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Gosh, I'm so fucking subtle. The game also added tag battles, and it's how it sounds. You pick 2 characters and fight. Yeah. It's certainly a nice feature, and there are some cool tag combos you can pull off, though, I don't know, I feel pretty indifferent towards the tag system. It's not bad, it's a nice addition, I don't know, I don't feel it had to necessarily be in the game, but I don't mind it. All in all, I like the combat of the game. It's really accessible and easy to get into, not to mention fun, and the game presents lots of opportunities for really cool combos and juggles. I did have some problems though. Firstly, I felt that sometimes the game was too lax with moves. It felt like I couldn't do a simple uppercut without throwing out a special move sometimes, which got pretty annoying. The AI is also incredibly cheap or broken or stupid, whatever you want to call it. And it can be downright frustrating at times. And after the 7th fucking time you have to fight against that cheap motherfucker Shao Kahn, well, let's just say that when you begin to plot the murder of a fictional game character, things have gone sour. All in all, I felt the combat was pretty good, but now I'd like to move on to game modes because holy crap, there's game modes! First, we have the story mode, which will span 7-ish hours, and it's glorious. Really. There's the ladder mode, or arcade mode as I like to call it, which is arcade mode. You know the drill. The challenge tower, which presents lots of challenges for you to complete. The crypt, which presents lots of stuff to unlock. And the online component. Now, story I already touched on, and arcade is self-explanatory, so let's touch on the other stuff. Challenge Tower. It's a very nice addition to the game, providing a large variety of challenges for you to take part in. And this mode is by no means just a glorified training mode like in MVC3 or Super Street Fighter 4, for example. There are a lot of really cool challenges to do. While I like it though, some have stated that it's just too challenging, and I don't know if I missed something, but it's Challenge Tower. Challenge is in the name, which I think implies that it wouldn't be a walk in the park and might provide some sense of challenge. Anyone else see where I'm going with this? Anyone? Next we have the Crypt, which isn't really a game mode, but I love it. By doing various things in the game, playing through the story, challenge thing, tower arcade mode, blah blah blah, you get coins, which can be exchanged for things in the Crypt. Lots of things, and while yes, most of it is just concept art, there's some really cool stuff you can unlock in there, like secret fatalities and costumes. Can you believe it? Free unlockable costumes? I wish Capcom would give me some free fucking unlockable costumes, goddammit. And finally, we have the online mode, and frankly, at this point in time, it sucks. The modes are standard, but sufficient. Ranked and player matches and King of the Hill, and all that is fine. But the online play is just bad. Why? Well, it's laggy as fuck. I've played roughly 30 or 40 matches, and not one of them was lag-free. Not one. Even when playing against a friend who I know has a good connection, it was still laggy, and no, it's not my fucking connection. Now, I've read that they are currently working on fixing the online mode, and if that's the case, great. But as of right now, the online play is definitely worth a pass. All in all, I found the gameplay of Mortal Kombat to be enjoyable. Combat was accessible and fun, the modes of play were plentiful and will keep you busy for quite some time. The online mode was lacking and kinda crap, but provides potential if they fix it. Hopefully. And the AI can go die in a hole. Graphic-wise, Mortal Kombat looks pretty damn good. Characters look great, have cool designs, and are very detailed. They even take battle damage, ranging from them being bloody to their clothes being ripped, and I appreciate the attention to detail. The X-ray moves look brutal and awesome, and fatalities are so fucking bloody. Did I mention this game was rated M? Yeah. Kids, don't watch this. Fuck, I should have said something about that at the beginning of the review. Have fun at therapy! I've been there, it's not so bad. The game even boasts some impressive looking stages. No joke, they look really nice. Lots of stuff going on in the background and lots of throwbacks to old Mortal Kombat stages. All in all, I was very pleased with the graphics. On the sound side of things, the voice acting was really good actually, and considering the game has a 7-hour story mode, this is a very important feature. Of course, outside of that, most characters will just be spouting random yelps, screamings, and oofs? That's a noise, right? Yeah, it is. And those are fine, if not a tad annoying after a bit. And of course, you have the announcer, who I really want to announce important aspects of my life, like when I get married, or have a kid. Picture it. Go on. Isn't it awesome? Yeah, I know it is. But all in all, the voice acting was very good. The music, on the other hand, was also very good. It's very Mortal Kombat-ish. That's really the best way to explain it. It's very fitting of the universe, the given stage you're in. It's just great. There's remixes of older Mortal Kombat tunes which sound awesome. I mean, what more can I say other than, yay, it's really good. Ah! All in all, the presentation of Mortal Kombat was very well done.
Important Mortal Kombat in history. This tournament, the 10th after 9 Outworld victories, will determine.
Mortal Kombat is a great game. It has a long, interesting story, a variety of single-player gameplay modes, lots of stuff to unlock, a great detailed presentation, and is overall a very enjoyable experience. Yes, I found the online play to be a tad crap, but they'll probably fix that, right? Maybe? I think this game is definitely worth a purchase if you're a fan of the series or fighters in general. Do I like it more than Street Fighter 4? No, but what do I like more than that? I mean, let's be realistic here. Girls, the game is, however, a perfect example of how to properly reboot your franchise. It's a ton of fun, will keep you busy for hours, and I really like it. Mortal Kombat gets a 4.5 out of 5.
Police brutality coming up.